It's the end of the world. Hollywood has taken us down that road so many times, but only a few managed to make it worth our time. So, without further ado, let us jump into the video. But before going further, like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. The Road. Many may have never heard of this 2009 movie. The film is based on a 2006 Pulitzer Prize-winning book of the same name. A father and a son are traveling through a wasteland that was once America. The world is in ruins and the father must do whatever he can to keep his son safe. The Book of Eli. The Book of Eli is a neo-western and post-apocalyptic action thriller. It stars Denzel Washington as the protagonist. He travels across the country along with a sacred book he believes can save mankind. Despite being such a blast, the movie surprisingly flopped at the box office.
Look, I need that book.
#Alive. South Korean movies are getting so much attention these days. With Netflix at the helm, more of such gems are coming to light. While we could have gone with Train to Busan, #Alio felt more appropriate. A young boy is trapped in his apartment during a zombie apocalypse, and his fight for survival begins with his smartphone. Dawn of the Dead. We are talking about the 2004 version here. Zack Snyder's first take on Romero's Zombieverse. It tells the tale of a group of survivors that take refuge inside an urban shopping mall. Outside, the zombie virus turns people into violent cannibals. Zombieland. We almost shipped this out of the list. In the end, we were forced to keep it in because this is probably the most daring and ambitious post-apocalyptic movie of the first century. Who knew fourth wall-breaking humor coupled with zombie action would be such a treat to watch?
She's gonna go empty. Time to nut up or shut up.
28 Days Later, directed by Danny Boyle. 28 Days Later is credited with adding fuel to the fires of revolution within the genre. Who knew where the genre would have been if 28 Days Later was not released in 2002? Four survivors cope with surviving in a new world where society is crumbling as a highly contagious virus turns people into rage monsters. War of the Worlds, based on the popular book by H.G. Wells. War of the Worlds was released way back in 2005. Tom Cruise played Ray Ferrier, a father who was struggling to keep his family together as an alien invasion almost enslaves humanity.
Are you okay?
Where's this under?
I Am Legend. Many would say I Am Legend deserves to be higher on this list, but we placed it at this position because I Am Legend was less post-apocalyptic fiction and more of a commentary on the psychological struggle of a lone man in absolute solitude. There was very little world building, which the other movies on this list did.
I can say I can help you. You are sick, and I can help you.
2012. While it may not be entirely post-apocalyptic, it did show us how the end of the world could look like if the legendary calendar of the Mayans was right. The movie is full of bombastic scenes, high-octane action, and huge stakes at play. 2012 is a must-watch for all disaster and doomsday movie lovers. A Quiet Place. In a world overrun by monsters that hunt via sound, humanity has been reduced to a shadow of its former self in its own home. A family is about to welcome a child as the monsters lurk nearby. It is one intense joyride that leaves you at the edges of your seat from start to finish. The Day After Tomorrow. A dangerous global storm takes the world by storm. The disaster threatens life on the entire planet by plunging it into the next ice age. A veteran paleoclimatologist travels to New York to save his son before he too gets literally frozen in time. World War Z. The music score, the cast, the CGI, the setting, and the plot. What's not to love about World War Z, and who could forget that epic climactic scene where Brad Pitt literally walks past hordes of infected zombies? This movie almost makes us wish if there was a sequel. Mad Max, Fury Road. Haunted by his past, the titular character now wanders the wastelands alone until he is captured and caged. He is then embroiled in a high-octane chase scene when a group of women unwittingly rope him in while they escape the clutches of a ruthless warlord. 12 Monkeys. Bruce Willis plays a character who is sent back in time to stop a terrorist group known as the 12 Monkeys from releasing a plague that leads to humanity's extinction in the future. There's just one problem though. Willis' character may be in a time loop.
Focus, focus, focus. Remember the plan. I did my part.
Children of Men. The greatest post-apocalyptic move of all time does not involve zombies, asteroids, or aliens. Children of Men shows us a world where humanity has lost the ability to reproduce. Mankind is dying slowly and painfully. This movie proved that Clive Owen remains a highly underused and underrated. What are your thoughts on today's video? Do let us know in the comments section below. Also, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to not miss out on any of our videos.